Good morning. I don't know how many of you will be excited, but today I'm going to detail my van, the workhorse. And I've got just two towels here, two microfiber towels, my liquid wax, and just water with a drop of any you can use your dishwasher, but it has to be a drop. As you can see, this is no soapy, it's almost water. So I'm gonna go through the process. This video is gonna be unedited, and I'm gonna show you how I do it, because someone asked, how come your van is always clean? I said, I have no option. I said, this is a detailing van. How about I come to you and my van is dirty, and I come and said, I'm gonna clean your car, your Ferrari, your Lamborghini, whatever it is. I said, I'm gonna clean it, make it look sparkling new, when I've not cleaned my own. So I have to clean this van at least once a week in the summer and hot period, because number one, it's a detailing van, it has to stay clean, and number two, because it's good to maintain your car, your pride and joy, once a week. These videos is for anyone who like to clean their own car and think they will need water hose and buckets of water if you live in a flat. But as you can see, I don't need any of that. All I need is microfiber towel and microfiber towel and water. I like to open the doors and do the door shut at the same time. That way I know that it's clean. One of the things that disgusts me is when the door shut is dirty. Can't stand it. So this is how we do it. Detailing law. Story time. This is a Sunday. We're gonna encourage ourselves and tell ourselves stories. I will tell you stories. I was doing a promotion one day, and that was in London. That was the early time when I started detailing. That was in 2015-16, almost 10 years ago. And I saw this Chinese man, so I handed him a flyer and said, I do detailing. And I can understand where it's coming from, because I was detailing someone's car when he was passing, or he parked his car, and I approached him, and he was like, oh, car wash? I said, no, this is detailing. He said, what? I said, detailing your car is not the same as car wash. It's more serious, more into details, making your car shine all the time. He said, no, car wash. At that time he said, car wash £5. I said, all right, okay, bye-bye. But it's funny because people still don't, people in the UK are not getting it, or they haven't got it yet. I think detailing is much bigger in the US than in the UK, but I must say it's picking up. People, I don't want to divide opinions, but people care more for their cars and pimp their cars more in the US than they do in the UK. So detailing is bigger in the US than the UK, unfortunately. I'm a full-time detailer now. I used to do this as a part-time thing, where, because I was working full-time for the railway at that time. I am now no longer working for the railway, so this is me doing my detailing, making sure I put food on the table and shelter over my head and my family's head. This is it. That's how life is. Sometimes it's very scary place to, you know, make a move, to, you know, to make a change. It's very scary, and it's mainly the fear of the unknown, where you really don't know what you're going to get when you leave. But I would say that don't be afraid, no matter what. If you if you're not happy, or if where you are is stressing you, or the people there are stressing you, or you wake up and you feel like, I don't want to go, I don't want to do it, then sometimes it's better not to do it, because you got one life, especially if you are in my age bracket, very old. You have to be very careful, because your life is more important than any security and all that, because sometimes you're scared, if I leave here, this is the best thing since sliced bread, this is the best thing in the world, the work pays good. You don't necessarily have to be happy going to the work, but do you feel okay? Are you all right just going to the same place that you are not happy about being? And if the answer is no, then do something about it. I feel like I was forced out. The people created a condition that the people in power created a situation where I had no choice but to leave. But sometimes it can be more complicated than just that, and I don't want to go too deep into it. because it's still pending issue, so I will not go deep into it. But it is a matter of, are you going to stay and die or perish, or are you going to make that leap of faith, which is jumping into the unknown? What are you going to do? It's very scary. I agree. It's very scary. But you only have one life. So when things start affecting your mental health and your well-being, general well-being, then you know it is time to start considering if that workplace is really for you, or you're going to make that leap of faith. And trust me, sometimes it's not always that horrible. It's not always that bad. That leap of faith is not that bad. It's just that you don't know how it's going to turn out, but you know you're not happy at the other place. So just saying, just consider and take the leap, especially while you can. Don't let things scare you too much to not want to do it, and then you get stuck in the place that you are not happy at anyway. What's the point? Because that will create other issues when you're not happy there. And the thing is, can you control the system? Don't think so. The system is set up to run for those who run it. That's just the way they set up. System is set up that way. So unless you're very strong, you have no chance of changing anything. You'll be labeled. You'll be labeled. You will be labeled. Trust me. They will label you all sort, aggressive, indisciplined, when in fact you are probably the most disciplined one. You'll be labeled, unfortunately. That's how it goes. So let's just a little advice for you. If you got your talent, if you know how to do something and you wish you want to do it, sometimes it might take a little bit of training. You might want to do some training before getting into it. Just do it. It's gonna benefit you. You're gonna be much happier in an environment that you will thrive. It's not even necessarily being self-employed and doing your thing. It's just doing what you like to do, what you enjoy doing. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to leave that bad environment immediately. That working environment, polarized working environment, you don't have to leave immediately. You just have to be aware that if it's making you sick to the core, it's affecting your mental health, it's affecting your family life, it's affecting your physical health, then maybe it is probably time for you to reconsider whether comfort, because these works places can be comfortable because you just don't want to change because you're so much afraid of the unknown, whether being it financial unknown or you're just so scared that you will not make it. But anyway, for one reason or the other, I had to leave, so I left, and now I'm doing what I enjoy doing. I was doing this as part-time anyway, but not really serious, because I enjoy cleaning. I'm a cleaner. I enjoy cleaning, so when it comes to doing it permanently, it wasn't going to be a problem. But here's the thing, starting is always very challenging, and so I don't want to go too much into my situation. Maybe I'll go into it at some point, but not yet. But sometimes when you are so drained from so many factors, it makes it super difficult to even have the energy, because your energy have been sucked so much that you literally are fighting to get your energy back so you can be yourself and start doing what you enjoy. And it's not easy, trust me, but you have to be strong for you, if not for anyone, because families are depending on you, loved ones are depending on you, your children are depending on you, and if you're a man like me, you have to provide for your children. And yeah, providing for your children means sometimes you have to do a lot of sacrifice. I know I'm chatting a lot, but that's my detailing also going on. So like I said, someone asked how often I detail my van, the workhorse. I said very often. Very often. I did said once a week, but sometimes when I'm busy and the van is dirty, just cannot drive a detailing van dirty. Come on. However, is a working this is a working workshop, so it's bound to get dirty, it's bound to get filthy, and it needs to be clean. Simple as that. As you can tell, I'm not pulling a lot of dirt because I do it weekly. So there's not a lot of dirt on it. Has no option, has to stay clean all the time. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it has to stay clean all the time. So have to make sure I clean it all the time. So that's what I do. So wipe the water, wipe the rubbish from it, spray my product. Then I have 2 towels here. One is damp, one is dry-ish. 2 of them, and then I go to wipe it. Makes it very fast for me. And if your car has been treated a certain way, then you can use this detailing to maintain it. I did said if your car has been treated a certain way, there are conditions. If your car has been polished, which means you don't have a lot of grainy stuff latching onto the surface of the car, of the body, then it is smooth. The car is smooth, so it's very easy to use water. You don't actually need soap and a lot of water, pumping water onto the surface. You don't need that. As you can see, I use this side to wipe, and then I turn it around, flip it around, use the other side to buff so that we don't have any water marks. And when I finish, I'll go over it and buff it with a dry towel, because this towel eventually get wet. It's just to make sure that this surface is receiving best treatment. This surface here has got no grains on it because it's been polished and it's been ceramic coated. Don't know if you know about ceramic coating. It's been ceramic coated to the core. So got the van 3 years ago, 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago. And it was 2 years when I got it. 2 years old when I got it. It's now 4 years old. So I got it when I got it 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. Anyway, really doesn't matter. But I straight away put ceramic coating on it, and since then it has been protected, and it makes the cleaning of it very easy. Very, very easy. Now the bonnet here has got vinyl on it. As you can see, I didn't do a good job this time, so I managed to have some imperfections, but I'm alright for it to stay on for a bit. We'll change it eventually, but yeah, it is it's protected, ceramic coated, and therefore it makes the maintenance very easy. And vinyl, this vinyl has not disappointed me at all, because before I put these, of course you're not going to get the shine of the car, but equally I cannot stand the stone chips. I really cannot stand it. So I would rather wrap the front. Maybe eventually I'll change what color it is or something like that. That's me doing some wrapping practice. It's not perfect, but yeah, I do want to add wrapping to my service, because I like it. I already do window tinting, but I want to add vinyl wrapping to my service, because you have to make yourself marketable. You have to put yourself out there and be able to you know, market yourself. That's the beauty of working for yourself. It's not always possible, and it's not for everyone, because there are so many things involved in that. So it's never for everyone. Okay. So this is how I do it. This is liquid wax, and the reason why my van have stayed in tip-top shape all the time, and if you're my client you will testify to this, it's because I top up the protection, because wax is also protection, isn't it? And the van actually doesn't get dirty, but out of principle I like to do this normally, mainly on Sundays, so that within the week I have, you know, I have a clean van that I don't have to worry too much about. There are periods when I'm so busy that I don't even have the time to clean it, but I like to do it on Sunday mornings, because then it's out of my schedule. I'm always busy anyway. I always keep myself busy, and therefore it's better to always, you know, do it, get it out of the way. In the mornings are the best time to do these, even though I can do it. I can do this at any time, because the way I do my detailing, I like to start from the back. The way I do my detailing is controlled, so I don't really worry about it getting dry, and you know, because I hate those watermarks. All right, I'll come back to the door shuts. There is no you know, when it's hot, when the sun is out, this thing dries so quick, and what you don't want is for the water to stay on for too long, because then you get watermarks. And even though the ceramic coating repels the watermarks, I would rather not have it at all. Yeah, I know you're seeing and you're saying probably this water is dirty. Yes, it's getting dirty, but it's okay, because microfiber is special. It keeps the dirt inside it. What you see there is not really dirt that can harm my vehicle. It releases all the dirt, so you really don't have hardcore dirt, so it's okay. And I don't know if you're picking up, but I'm going one direction, which is better than spreading, just in case you catch any debris. You don't want to spread it across. I was doing detailing yesterday, another story, and this my neighbor. Well, I've never spoken to him before, but he's my neighbor, and he stopped. He was driving past and he stopped, and he said to me, I always see you out there. I'm always seeing you outside doing things, or you're always out there doing stuff. Why you don't take rest? You should take rest, mate. So I let him finish his voicing his concern about me. I said, oh, I appreciate your concern about me, but I'm sorry, this is my therapy. I don't trust people, and that makes it difficult for me to stay with people. I'm not a social person, and recently I'm not really, I've gone off socializing for some reasons that maybe we talk about in this video at some point, not in this particular video but in another video. But I said this is really what makes me happy. Yes, it's my work, but yes, I like doing it. And this goes back to what we were talking about right from the beginning. What really makes you happy? So he was concerned. I said, don't worry about me, I'm fine. I don't watch TV. I listen to music and spoken word, motivational speaking and stuff like that, and I watch a lot of YouTube, which for me, I'm feeding my brain constantly. I'm constantly feeding my brain and learning new things and adapting my own new skills and confirming my skills that I've got are the right one. And yeah, for me it makes me happy. So mate, don't worry about me. He was just laughing at me. I said, yeah, don't worry about me. I can talk to people, but I'd rather be dealing with my car, who don't complain. Cars don't complain. I just make them happy by making them extra clean, and I make my clients happy because they've got a clean car. And that makes me happy. So thank you for your concern, but don't worry, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm also a big family person. I don't joke with my young children. Got older children who are doing their own thing, old enough, but my young children, definitely I like to be in their life to the best of my ability, and I try. Not perfect, but I always try. So this is not car wash, this is detailing. You'll be surprised, I have some clients who have got vans, who treat their vans like their car, or even better than their car. You won't believe it. These are my kind of people. We got the last panel to do, which is that door there. There you go. So if you want to maintain your own car, I would say call me right now, or call a detailer if you're far away. Get your car polished, get your car polished first. What polishing does, takes all the if the polisher, the person polishing it, is doing the right thing, then they will clear the vehicle first. They will use clay bar to remove any latching debris, because vehicles have got these things that they sort of attract teeny tiny dirt that latches onto the surface of the vehicle. Like, if you can hear this one, all right, and if you come here, you can't hear anything. That's because that's what the clay bar does. It removes any debris from the vehicle, and that gives you the smoothness, so that when you're washing it without soap, so that you don't need to wash it with soap. You just have to wash it with water, or detail it with water. No soap business and water hose and buckets of water. This is how I do it. I know a few people might not agree with me, but that's all right, because each end is on. There are so many processes and there are so many methods that people use. Is whatever works for you. As for me, this is how I do my detailing, and I've done it for more than 10 years. The same process. I have modernized it as I go. I have adjusted according to experience, and so I'm very sure of what I'm doing. And if I will change, it means I'm convinced that it's not working. But if it's working, I'm afraid I will not be changing it. And I've done it for, like I said, over 10 years, same method, and never had any complaint from anyone. Some people prefer the snow foam and two method washing and all that. If you're my student, I don't use that, I'm afraid. But in the end, I guess we all get the results that our clients want. So I am not going to be pushing on anyone to do it the way I do mine, because this is mine. This is customized to my method of washing. Having said that, if I go to a detailing and the vehicle is too dirty, then I adjust, and I do what I have to do. There's no one straight method. This is just the maintenance for a regular car that get detailed like once every month, or once every 4 weeks, or whichever. And yeah, this is how I do it. I know I didn't wipe here, but this is the last bit, so it's okay. This one can pick it, and it's the door shut, so it's really doesn't matter that much. And you can tell some imperfections in the paint. I know it's just the inside door shut, but I'd rather do it properly. This is how I clean the van. These towels are dirty. So after cleaning it, I now go around with my dry fluffy towel, which is here. I got a few of them. I like this one best. See how fluffy it is. Now I trace where I'm coming from, where I'm coming from, and you can tell it picks up every like marks and like residue of wiping, picks it up. Now we have a clean, super clean van ready to go on duty. Look at that. She's so ready. She is so ready. There you go. This is feeling so good because the body is so smooth. The smoothness is unrivaled because of the ceramic coating. It almost feels like the towel is literally gliding off, and it's picking up anything, everything, every residue that will be left on. Okay, I know this has been a very long video already as it is, but just wanted to give the full video of how I do maintain my van, and not just my van but other vehicles as well, my clients' vehicles. You know, it's the same procedure that I use, and this is just for the